Chris Boardman, you've had a cycle round West Kirby today. You want to do a lot more cycling around here, but change needs to be made, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, we've been campaigning to make cycling and walking the preferred means of transport in the UK. At the governmental level, we keep getting told it's a local issue, so we thought, all right then, who's my local MP? Esther McVey. Let's go and have a look around West Kirby, which is far from the worst place to ride a bike by any means. We've got some great assets here, but they're not being exploited. So we've been for a ride around in West Kirby. We've looked at some of the simple and cheap things that can be done to make this a more people-friendly space.
And of course, people can get on their bikes, it improves their health. It's just a case of attitude, isn't it? You look at other cities, in Scandinavia in particular, in Holland, people are really into cycling. What do we need to do?
Well, the first thing you need to understand, recognise and accept is people don't do the logical thing, they do the easiest thing. So if you want people to get around by bike and walking, you've got to make it the easiest thing.
To be fair, a lot of people in West Kirby, Hoylake, across Wirral, across Liverpool do cycle, but it's how do we really tell people about the benefits? And those today have been about, yes, getting fit and healthy, but there is also a cost benefit, there is a natural environment benefit, and how do we best enable people to cycle?
Now, Chris Boardman has presented you with a plan.
Yes.
It's going to cost money, everything costs money. Is the political will there to invest that money?
The political will has been there. There's been a lot of work done on Wirral to look at the cycle lanes, look at the Wirral Way, look at the connection. I think what Chris was significantly looking at there is how do you connect up what has been a piecemeal approach to the cycle lanes? How do we really get that so it works for everyone? Being the local MP, you do have to balance up the pedestrian and the people who are in the car and the people who are on the bike. Of course we can do that, but how do we do that to best effect?
And is there a plan in place then about how that's going to be done? How are you going to do it?
Well, they have done significant stuff already. You saw the cycle lanes, you saw the connection, and it's really what is the next phase? Could you do things like pedestrianise more of West Kirby here, pedestrianise more of Hoylake? Attempts have been done in the past. I remember doing this not so long ago with the Crescent, and what you've got to take into consideration there is what do the businesses want as well? It can't harm their business, and they've got to feel reassured that taking away car parking spaces wouldn't drive the shoppers away. But Chris and his team have been out to New York, been out to Denmark, saying it can work, and I think it's just working with everybody to make sure it's a win-win.